Welcome to a very special episode of Longer Than You Think. For the first time ever, I am not alone here on the microphone because here beside me is the birthday boy himself. Would you care to introduce yourself?
Hello, it's me, Capntastic.
It's Capntastic. And I had nothing to give Cappy except my eternal devotion on this day of days when he turns
Ancient.
ancient, when he ages, now that he's incremented. He did, though, come up with something, which was
Cappy
that
plus plus.
you have just ascended to level 79 on your own character, right? Are you going to make 80 this evening?
Um, if I do a bunch of duties, I guess. I
Ooh.
don't really know how to power level in this game.
It's kind of hard, right? You get your one thing a day, and then it's like,
Yeah.
can I beat the dudes in the fates now that they're all just, are they called fates? No, that's fates is Guild Wars, right? Or
No,
no, they're fates here. They're
Fates
fates.
is like fancy active time events.
That's what they're called, right? Fate. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
it is.
They don't
Wasn't
really
sure
give a
what
lot of
game I was
experience
thinking
unless
of.
like
Really?
they're scaled to the area you're in. But I'm level 79 and I just started Stormbringers, which is like level 60 content.
You can also see we're flying around Heavensward area here, which is, well, I was gonna say it's beautiful, but it's just like incredibly stony and blighted here, which is not like the best look, but it's great. I mean, it's fantastic. I love this tower. We'll be back here in, just a couple more hours of gameplay, just a few. We have about 210 quests left in the
I
base
have a
game
feeling
SQ.
that it'll be longer than you think.
No, they did the title drop. Okay, so
The Final Fantasy prelude theme.
feel here.
Ahead on our way.
Wait, because this is something I observed that Heidelin in the intro says hear and then feel as the Final Fantasy music is playing, and I'm wondering if that's like, hey, you're hearing this music that you got these associations
Apparently,
with.
she was
Feel
voiced by
something.
Claudia Black in 1.0.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the blue lady. All right, so do we actually introduce the premise of what's going on here? I don't think
Last
we
night I had some sort of brainworm, and So
naturally.
here's the thing: I'm level 79, and I'm going to be level 80 soon on my Dragoon. And I was like trying to ponder what class I should level next. And I thought, what if I do some twisted stuff and level a crafter? And I messed around with weaving for a little bit and found it interesting. It wasn't what I expected in any way. It was more complicated and kind of fun, and I can see myself enjoying it because I've heard people can play this game just doing crafting and really digging it.
Now,
And
I have done crafting before in my previous journey to Eorzea, but I don't remember it at all. It is
so
totally. I remember that it's got actions, but I guess what we're gonna do here is to attempt to figure out a
my
little bit of
birthday
the
guess
crafting.
is we're going to look up.
This
We're going to
birthday
look up your
gash.
star sign and figure
No.
out which crafting class is astrologically significant to you.
I'm standing on a fallen tower right now. I'm as mystically aligned with myself as I need to be.
Okay,
But
so
yeah, so we're gonna go somewhere. So what? I guess I'm playing
your
the
options
yes.
are for crafting: carpenter, blacksmith, armorer, goldsmith, leatherworker, weaver, alchemist, and culinarian.
There's a weird lensing effect where I'm standing right now, where if I rotate my camera, it's like there's a smudge across the screen. I
Hmm.
can't tell what it is, but it's fascinating. It's on the texture of this specific rock. Like if I occlude the rock, it's not visible. It's like the rock itself is. Oh, you know what? I think this rock is like molten glass or molten metal or something.
Hmm.
It's very, very pretty. Anyway, so was there jeweler in there? Could I be a jeweler?
Goldsmith is jewelry, I believe,
Goldsmith. Why don't
and I
we
think they also do like
forge? Hmm?
artifact kind of tinkering
Ooh.
stuff. I'm not sure. I don't really know. That's the thing. I have no knowledge. I'm not the one like guiding you on this. I'm just saying like, hey, I jumped off a cliff and I'm your friend, and now you're going to do it.
You're gonna do it too. This is virgin forge work. Well, let's do goldsmithing. Do you know where that
That is an
is?
Ulda,
Ulda.
and
I
you
like
should have all the
Ulda.
aetherytes there, so
I
you'd be
do.
able
I
to
have
go to the main aetherite and go to the
everything.
goldsmith's home.
The steps of Nald in Ulda, the Ulda Aetheryte Plaza. Can I just bounce right to the Goldsmiths Guild? Right here it is, Goldsmiths Guild. The steps of fall. Let's see, so here I stand. So you want to be a goldsmith. I bet that's what we're interested in. Is my stream to you working, by the way?
Yeah, it's a bit choppy frame-wise. It's like...
Yeah, I chose, instead of smooth, I chose legible text. I don't know if that makes a difference.
No.
Good day to you, adventurer, and welcome to the Goldsmiths Guild. Have you come to observe our artisans' work? Indeed, it is a marvel to watch goldsmiths transform raw metals and uncut gemstones into sparkling rings, earrings, and necklaces, some of which possess magical properties, no less. You know, if you'd like to try
the classic line from Uncut Gems.
I'm going to become the goldsmith.
Yep.
You know, if you'd like to try your hand at goldsmithing, the guild is open to adventurers like yourself. No prior... That doesn't seem like a good way to have a, like a guild, like a mentor, apprentice.
It's an MLM.
Is it? But guilds are MLMs, and well, I mean, that's... I mean, let me not speak of the guilds. The guilds are our first unions, but...
You know, you get apprentices.
It is more like
it's
a door.
Unpaid internships.
It's door-to-door apprenticeship. We go around town just recruiting people's children. Not even town, but like around the country. No prior experience is required, for we teach all you need to know about the craft. Would you be interested? Yes, I would. It pleases me greatly to hear you say so. As the first step, I would have you understand the purpose of our guild. Oh, would you like to be the voice of Jamim? It's entirely up to you.
I can't, I'd have to full screen it.
Don't worry about it. The vast mineral resources of Thanalan have given rise to a grand goldsmithing tradition, which has been refined through the ages. Our techniques... Let me
withdraw from this duty, and yeah, I can lend my talents.
Our techniques are renowned across the realm. Our creations held in the highest regard. All right, I'll go on pause. I was just understudying for Jemima or Jamim.
Jamim.
Jamim. I guess she's Jamim.
Click next.
Oh yeah, I wasn't sure when you were ready to go.
However, we of Eshtime's Lapidaries, the premier source for olden jewelry, were not content to rest on our laurels.
I'm from Brooklyn, Olda.
Yeah, seeking to advance our craft, we turned our eyes to the east, the only place in the known world whose goldsmithing was said to rival our own. We built the finest facilities to beckon their masters hither, and blended their foreign techniques with ours. Our guild quickly became the center of Eorzean goldsmithing.
So it's like a kind of like a SimCity situation. It's like you have to craft one gold bosom in order to attract 3 master craftsman citizens.
Gold bosom.
I couldn't think of a word. I needed to keep going. That's what they call me. You're up.
Marge Simpson's gold bosom.
You're up.
Aye, here you shall benefit from the refined wisdom of countless veteran craftsmen. You will learn to see the potential in your materials and shape them to your will.
Do you think that if you petrified a Simpson that they would become gold?
So no, there's actually an alchemical formula where you transmute a Simpson into a Smurf and then into gold. You have to ladder back and forth.
I was thinking about a Smurf who's like a data freedom guy who's like, keep smurfulating the tapes. That was as far as that joke went, but it was haunting me yesterday. That's actually better than it was yesterday.
We should do a podcast where we do MST3Ks for The Simpsons.
See, neither of us uses cocaine, but we do talk about doing podcasts.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about where we do a podcast restaurant.
Oh boy. Nose candy like a confectionery.
Nose candy. These are essential skills for a goldsmith must hone his eyes to identify and appraise all manner of materials and, when needs be, recognize imitations for what they are. Intellectual property theft. It is even said that a master goldsmith can ascertain the authenticity of a man himself. I'm reading these goldsmiths as like people that it's like a Sopranos situation.
Yeah. They're like
malapropisms up the wazoo.
Absolutely, they're bumbling sidekicks.
You may one day come to possess such vision, but even the most magnificent jewel begins life as a rough-hewn stone, It must first be cut and polished before it can delight the eyes with its brilliance.
Wow.
We're going to have you, for your first mission, cut Heidelin into a Kobashan. If you would become a goldsmith,
menaces with spikes of world tree.
you must needs refine yourself as you would a gemstone.
Ooh.
It will take much time and effort, and there is no guarantee of success.
Sounds
You
about
might
on
find
brand.
yourself massively in debt and unable to enter the job market.
Basically, you suggesting this is like a University of Phoenix situation?
Don't get me started on University of
I like the idea
Phoenix.
this is a private goldsmithing university.
Should you be certain that this is the life you seek, speak to me once more.
She makes it sound like a big commitment.
You have to turn around and then turn back.
Wait, what?
You have to leave and then come back.
Do I?
That's
She's got
not-
a quest.
Okay, there you go.
She
You
had it
you had to proc
immediately.
it. You had to proc
She
it.
had it immediately, I think.
No, but she told you to talk
I
to
see.
her again.
Right. You want me to role play?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
to
Absence
really
makes
go
the
out and
heart
think
go.
about it.
We can't miss you until you leave. Before you can embark upon your journey to become a goldsmith, you must first seek an audience with our guild master. Are you ready to do so?
I was rolled ready. I like this over-the-shoulder kind of 3/4 angle here. I feel like the camera kind of rotates its
Did you know you can hit V to do like a cool dramatic look?
the backward look thing. I think I might have
Yeah.
actually unbound that because I use V as a keyboard.
I've been using that to aim my Dragoon jumps.
Oh yeah, that's wise.
Anytime I'm in a dungeon, I just I type, "I'm a Dragoon, I can handle this," even if it's not a dragon we're fighting, and then I just backflip into the arena. You shall find Mistress Serendipity on the workshop floor, just down the steps. Show her your burning desire to learn, and you are certain to receive her permission to join.
So this has been like the exoteric mysteries, and we're approaching the esoteric mysteries of the gem cutting profession. It's a quick process. They lost a lot of people in the recent raid. They're looking to staff up.
I don't.
Do you want to take Serendipity
I'm
as
trying
well?
to think of who is Serendipity. What's the? I don't have that many voices.
I mean, I don't know if my voices are all that diverse. I could do the voice I've been
Right
doing
there,
for the
you
Darren.
little troublemaker. People are working here.
She seems like she'd be like a hussy, not hussy, excuse me, a huffy kind of anime girl technician type to me. Oh, maybe
Yeah,
not.
I can't
She's just
do
going to
that.
immediately go in Sundere.
Oh, pardon me. I had mistaken you for a mammoth. For a moment there,
Of course.
Let's start over, shall we? What brings you here today, adventurer? Do you perchance have aspirations to become a goldsmith?
I had forgotten that you threatened to do David Lynch with Kermit, and then I heard, is there Kermit in this David Lynch? And then I remembered that you had already warned me that this was going to happen. I do aspire to that.
Really? That's great. Welcome, welcome. I'm Serendipity, but you can call me David. Or is that too informal?
Formality, one way or the other. You can refer to me as Longpoint. Please use my title.
Sorry, I'm still unaccustomed to this whole guildmaster business. All right. What did you say your name was again? Apollo? All right, Long Point Arrowin. Well then, Long Point Arrowin. Work hard, and one day your creations may line the shelves at S. Thames Aesthetics. Trust in yourself, and you can achieve anything.
Brim with confidence.
That was sufficiently inspiring, I trust.
A little bit
Good.
of George Lucas creeping in.
Next order of business. Here's your new chaser hammer. Well, I say new,
Wait,
but it's
what?
actually a little bit weathered.
Oh,
What?
right, right, a chased piece of... The chaser hammer is like,
That's when you're really aggressive.
yeah, well, what you need when someone is, I guess. Beat him right off. Wait, no, no. Keep reading.
I'm gonna let this hover. I'm gonna let you stew.
This is not the worst thing that I've accidentally
But
said
never
on
you mind
recording.
that.
This
Just
is
show me that you know how to hold it so we can get started.
the way of the goldsmith. Wait, do I not qualify? Oh, I have to equip it. They're literally gonna be fucking equip this thing.
No, because you have to switch your whole gear. So wait, save your gear set first.
I just use equip best. I mean, I'm not I haven't tailored
Oh.
this in any way.
Okay.
Doo-doo. Oh no, Erwin. With some clothes on, sir. Oh wow, that's very, very studly right there. The choker. We've done it, Serendipity. Officially begin my transformation. This is an alchemical situation.
Great, let's get started. Though to be honest, I swear you've done this before by the way you wear that hammer on your hip.
I'm wearing it directly on my hip.
Mind you, even if you do have some experience, a responsible guildmaster must ensure that her charges have a firm grasp of the fundamentals. Therefore, I command you to craft me a copper ingot. It's simple, really. All you need is copper ore and a wind shard. Our guild supplier, Asen, can supply you with copper ore, and I gave you a few wind shards along with your hammer. At least I think I did. If it turns out you don't have any, you'll need to get some yourself.
Do you think the real David Lynch has ever sent anyone on a quest for a wind shard?
Yes, actually.
It seems on brand.
Do you think the real David Lynch has ever played Final Fantasy XIV?
I don't think he'd ever admit to it. How do you think he checks the weather in LA? He logs into Final Fantasy XIV and looks out his window.
A realm reborn. It's a beautiful idea.
A metaphor.
If we all focus on transcendental meditation, our own realm can be reborn.
Oof. David Lynch.
David Lynch would be a good quest giver, I think.
Guest DM and D&D Online. They used to have those. I don't know if it's still a thing, but
I keep getting ads about some celebrity movie guy. He was in Jurassic Park, but he's doing like a D&D podcast.
Wait, Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah.
He's doing a D&D podcast?
Yeah, he's DMing.
Is this a real thing?
This is a real thing.
I almost felt like you were setting me up for like a sentence-long pun or something there.
No.
But I wasn't sure. Well, I as much as my feelings about D&D, all the tables in D&D are longer than you think. But I should check that out. I have no particular fondness for Goldblum either, but I've always been wondering when
people say he's good.
Like a mega big name performer is gonna try to edge out like the Critical Role people.
Was that beep on your end or mine?
I don't hear a beep. It's just the gentle tinkling of a chaser's hammer.
I heard a Discord bleep.
Oh yeah, that is you. Serendipity though, Miss Lynch, we still need your further insights.
Oh, hold up, let me tab. I've gone and done it, and I've clicked a thing.
I'll throw us on pause while we wait for you.
No, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Isn't this exciting, Longpoint? Your first real challenge is a member of the Goldsmiths Guild. Show me the ingot when you're done. Good luck.
So I was just talking to you about, you were asking if I had to synthesize a copper ingot for Serendipity Lynch. Select logs from the main menu, so I'm a crafting log. We're just talking about the pre-summoner quest lines, which is, what are they called? Thaumaturge? Something like that? Conjurer?
Arcanist.
That one.
My mouth's full of burrito.
Unfortunately, the overlay for Discord is right on top of the log, where not the menus up here. Log, crafting log. There it is. But my comment on that then is that I think it showcases one of the strengths of Final Fantasy XIV, which is that it makes you spend way too long doing things so your brain gets invested in them. And the moment-to-moment dialogue is all pretty good, so it's like you're not critically bored in the moment, even if you're kind of wishing it'd get to the point. And they're doing that here too. We've gone through like fully 25 lines of dialogue just to make a fucking ingot.
Yeah, well, you don't have the ore.
Didn't she say she gave me ore?
No, she gave you wind shards. Pay attention. She said you have to talk to Aston.
Where's Aston? I'm already lost. Aston?
See, this is what happens when you play himbos in games.
I'm sick. My eye
just
hurts.
standing around.
If you need to purchase the copper ore from Aston, the wind shards must be obtained elsewhere. Okay,
you have the
he's
wind
outside?
shard.
Is he outside?
Go up the stairs.
Up the stair. Oh, there's Aston.
Yeah.
This is the dude with the ore.
You're probably going to want to buy a whole bunch, because
I'll
they're
buy...
cheap.
Oh, yeah, they're extremely cheap. So can I buy like probably not 1,000?
99.
Is 99 the most you can hold?
Yeah.
Wait, did I buy those?
No, you have to click. You have to click copper
There
ore.
we go. Set the quantity. It would be amazing if, as a callback to Final Fantasy 1, they only let you buy one at a time.
What if they had the music from the shops? That music's sickening.
You may
I love
notice the music is turned off here, but I am enjoying the comforting hum of the forge. I'm really fighting with the music, like turning it on and off as it's like I'm like it's so weirdly silent, but then I'm losing my mind. All right, so here is the start of our crafting journey. We have.
I don't really understand it in any special way, so I'm not even going to try and guide you through it because
let's
you'll get hate mail.
feel it out. Yeah.
You make the bar fill up, and it also tells you right here.
Okay, let's read the tutorial. Crafting is similar to battle in that various actions are used to proceed. Successfully crafting an item entails executing synthesis actions to achieve 100% progress before material durability reaches 0. If durability reaches 0 before progress is reached 100%, the synthesis will fail and some of the materials will be lost. Items that you have successfully crafted at least once will appear with a check mark on their icons. Crafting an item for the first time will give you a special experience point bonus. That's a good model. And make everything once. The road trip approach.
Yeah.
So our action is basic synthesis, increases progress, efficiency 100, success rate 100. This sounds good.
It's like
ding, 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 ding.
You'll get several levels for building everything. Look at it, it's like a gotcha. Your whole UI lights up, making your brain go crazy.
That's when you become happy.
This is what I said. Is like, you got to try crafting.
I can't get over the fact that it's called a chaser hammer. Couldn't it be called like a chasing hammer? I would have thought that word had a T in it.
It is called a chasing hammer.
Oh, what's called chaser hammer?
I know it. I know a chase.
You know what a chastener?
I know a guy who does metalworking.
Right.
Did you forget what materials you need? Hasten over there can sell you copper ore. But I'm afraid he doesn't stock wind shards. Don't think too hard, Long Point. Just give it a try and see what happens.
I just really want to know how David Lynch
framed it. The
framed
most
it.
meditation is to do it.
Don't risk meditating with your wind crystals outside of the room. You could suffer death.
That was your end for sure.
No, you won't be able to hear it.
Steam's going off.
Not on my ear. You wouldn't be able to hear it. I'm using headphones like a civilized member of society.
I think this is quite...
That, if you'd heard that
Look
was...
at the mammoth.
Oh shit, I accidentally muted myself. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes.
I can hear you.
What are mammoths? They seem unwholesome.
Mammoths are puppets, and they're from Final Fantasy XI.
Ooh.
I think. There's like a puppeteer class that uses them.
Ooh, they're like the cursed queen. What? Utter garbage, the worst. Not even fit for making a chamber pot. This is a judgmental robot. This is you.
Quiet. I'm the guild master. I get to decide what's fit for a chamber pot.
Whoa.
Ahem, please excuse me. He gets a bit overzealous at times. Iggy is my assistant, but he has a habit of butting in with his opinions. Most mammoths are rather simple, capable of no more than rudimentary speech. They can be relied upon for menial tasks, but little else.
But Gigi here...
The size of a golf ball.
Gigi here is a true AI. He'll doom the species.
He is a general intelligence.
Oh, he is?
He's quite intelligent. Gigi, on the other hand, is quite intelligent. And quite stubborn, I might add.
Oop, shit. We skipped a line.
He's buying up video cards.
Kneel before Gigi, the one true guild master. Respect my authority, ignorant mortal, or suffer my wrath. He's probably not monotone. I don't know.
Is he supposed to be like Cartman?
I hope not.
It's like this every day.
What a horrible thought.
I'm afraid the experience he's accumulated over a century of associating guild masters has made him arrogant.
I appreciate the serendipity respectfully refers to me by my title.
It's quite intimidating, really. I may be the guild master, but he's like a walking, talking archive of all knowledge to do with our craft.
Oh, can you look at the history of a conversation? I guess you can't.
Oh, I completely forgot about your ingot. Sorry, got distracted.
She is just like a tsundere type character. She's so flustered.
I think a tsundere character would be more aggressive towards
you. Is that
you.
Which one is the... Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know my deres. I was just thinking about the other day about...
Oh, now we have to make a podcast where we learn about that.
No one, no, we could call that podcast "No One Can Know About This."
No one should know about this. As I was about to say, I think this is a very, very good for a beginner. It's reasonably pure and well formed.
It looks like a fruitcake.
I dare say you've got a knack for this, Longpoint. What you need now is practice. And by that I mean transcendental meditation. So keep practicing with your hammer and come back here when you've gotten more comfortable using it.
My chaser's hammer. Bugger off, green horde. You know who it makes me think of when I do that is Goose from Mad Max, I believe. The dude with the synthesized voice.
I don't remember.
I think his name's Goose. Is that Top Gun? Am I thinking of Top Gun? One of the cops gets shot in the throat. Not enough, if you ask me. Yeah, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? The next Goldsmith quest will be available from Serendipity upon reaching level 5. My first chaser hammer. Well, can I explore the mechanics a little bit here?
Yeah.
We've got a nice little. Oh, I forgot this wasn't my next objective in being a craftsman. Going to hell, basically, entering the underworld. So I'm excited for you to start what's it? Bug Blood.
Stormblood.
Stormblood, that one. Just
I'm a
because
little bit into it. It seems like it's interesting.
Rook dislikes it so much, and I'm
People
curious.
say it's kind of a drag. I've heard it's got some weird. It has a lot of stuff going on, and I've heard there's It's a I don't know.
Problematic.
I don't know about that.
I couldn't tell what you were trying to avoid there.
That it has structural issues in terms of like
fair.
having two main areas that really aren't anywhere near each other in terms of.
I wonder if I continue to wonder if my sort of pre-ordered flight is going to help me here and make me not struggle as much. As that friend of mine on Twitter pointed out, it's like travel was only like 10% of the time. 80% of it was the visual novel.
Yeah.
But it's the travel that makes the visual novel so painful. It's so disrupted. I'm just buying all of these in case they're all useful. I don't know if that was wise. Is my entire inventory just a crafting prison tomb now?
Well, that's why you make a retainer. I want to make a retainer.
I don't have the.
Really,
I'm not a god. I cannot create life.
No, you go there and they say, "What do you? We'll form them for you. We will corrupt. we'll take raw matter."
It's all the refugees, is what it is.
You go to get a retainer, and it's Hojo from Final Fantasy VII. So look at all these things you can make, and also you can make level 6 through 10 stuff if you click there too.
Why don't I have all the materials?
Because you don't have.
Oh, there we go. I had to choose to use 2 bones, I guess. Let's make the bone aura. What is an aura? Is it like a Greek?
Well, it's a punching. It's a brass knuckle.
Oh, is it? Do you think Greece exists in this world?
I'd have to look at. I haven't done the culinary quests.
That's oil, olive oil, not grease. All right, so we succeeded at that with our bond ships. I want to see the description. Oh, there's no. It's so strange to me that in a game
like
with this.
Low level weapon.
No, I got that. I'm with you there. But it's so strange to me that in a game that has descriptions on all of its items, the weapons do not have descriptions. It's like, have you even played Dark Souls? Like, this is not how you do it. That ain't it.
Yeah, but meanwhile, a quest object that you turn in immediately will have like a paragraph.
I always read those because I just can't do it. Where
I had one recently where it was like you had to give someone a sack of gold coins. And it was
they got 2 descriptions.
It was like gold coins can solve most of life's problems, but not all of them. For the rest, you'll need a sack.
Yes, I love them. They're so good. And it's just so. I wonder how generic some of them are. How do I make 8 of these at once?
You have to be level 10.
Damn it!
You'll be there soon enough.
I'm so weak. I'm making copper rings. I guess I'm gonna turn these into some kind of. Ooh! Now accept the next class or job quest. That's very exciting.
You didn't even equip your shirt.
Did I get a shirt? Oh, they gave me a shirt. I apologize, shirt. I hope that shirt doesn't increase my experience gain. Whoa, this is a
No.
horrible shirt. I look
I
like
know it's
fucking.
hideous.
I look
This
like a
is, this is,
fucking Qui-Gon
oh,
Jinn.
you become a peasant when you become a crafter.
I'm not, this is like Jedi
I
peasant.
I'm level 25 in weaving, and I have like a vest. That means I'm like lower middle class. Oh, Long Point, I'm honestly a bit surprised to see you. Most newcomers find Gigi's evaluations so harsh we never hear from them again. I'm so glad you didn't take him seriously when he said your copper wasn't fit for a chamber pot. I mean, really, it doesn't even make sense. You could make a chamber pot out of anything.
Ooh, comic misunderstanding.
Anyway, I hope you've been working hard because your next task won't be nearly as easy as the last.
I guess it might not be a misinterpretation. That's
Listen
a
well,
valid
Long
read.
Point, I want you to make me 3 copper gorgets. For this, you'll need copper ingots, which you very conveniently learned to make last time. Now, I directed you to purchase ore from Asen before, but there are other ways to obtain it.
But it's so cheap, ma'am.
Yeah, you could dig it up yourself or perhaps find a lonely miner and convince him to share something with you. However you choose to obtain your materials, I'm sure you'll put them to good use.
Absolutely. Here, all right, doing better, I guess. Basic touch
Increases quality.
increases quality.
Notice it costs crafting points.
Uh-oh. That's
Things
dangerous.
are getting complicated.
Things are
You're
already
going to start
taking
leveling
off.
up and getting all sorts of wacky abilities.
How many of these gorgets do I need? Wait, hang on. So I need to make 3 gorgets. How many? 3. And for
You
each
need
of
6
those, I need
6
2.
ingots.
I need 6 ingots. I have to make them one at a time.
Yeah, well, what you should do, like, you'll be level 10 soon enough, and then you can mass produce stuff.
Are you suggesting that I level up to make the other things first?
I mean, you'll get there soon enough.
Well, I mean, I
If
might
you-
as well just make them one at a time,
High
I
level
guess.
things, you'll level up very quick.
What happened to that ingot I just made? Did I turn it into something? Oh, I turned it into those rings. Synthesize. Hammer away. Oh, wow. That was quick. Okay.
You have that shirt that boosts your stats.
Wow. The shirt of speed. Another required material. Oh, because I need 2 sets of rings. This really is layered. Do they get my maker's mark on them? Does everyone know that they're my rings?
Do games even do that anymore? Ultima
World of
Online did, and
Warcraft
that was
does.
awesome.
I think World of Warcraft still does.
You'd be like, katana made by Goofball 6. You'd be like, oh yes, Goofball 6, good
And
katanas.
Warcraft has them, but I don't think that you... there's not a ton of crafted stuff that you actually wear, even though they made legendaries this expansion.
That's one thing that MMOs don't really have anymore is ways for you to lose items.
Yeah,
So, like,
kind of a thing of the past.
Crafting, like, you make the one thing and it's like you have it forever.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Instead of,
or you just
online
relentlessly, instead of like treasuring it, it's like you have it and immediately begin resenting it because what you really want is to replace it with something better. There is no relate. Well, this is my argument when I say that, like, I'm not sure if I want the Dark Souls to have transmog or whatever, because I think that that really does reduce your relationship to the things you're using, which I think has value. The higher the overall quality, the higher the experience point reward will be. Quality is normally improved by using touch actions in addition to reducing so this is the Chaser's Touch. Quality is normally improved by using touch actions. In addition to reducing material durability, they require CP. You don't want to run out of CP. Alright, that's simple enough. So we made the copper wristlets. What level am I now? I'm
You're
level 6. Should probably just
Maybe
make
if
one
you
of
didn't
these.
make your experience bar so tiny, you'd be
I
able
don't
to
need
read
to
it.
see it. I could read it easy enough. I should unbind C from the character menu and use that for key bindings like a real boy. What if I just increase the quality a bunch?
Oh, look at the durability.
Oh, the durability is falling apart, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did I win?
Yeah.
I guess I did. And plus 178% experience. That's pretty cool. Synthesize. Wait, what? Oh, I need 2. This is so complicated. Look at this fucker that I dug out of the paths of the dead. I can't stand him. Why is he here?
I saw an enemy that I want as a minion. It's called a Froper. It's just like a walking fuzzy eyeball.
That sounds cool.
I have a demon brick right now that a friend gave me.
Yeah,
It's just
I've seen
a brick with wings and leggies.
It's very fancy. I do appreciate the demon brick. And that's from the demon wall, right? I think I linked you a picture of that boss.
Yes.
Some raid boss or other. Final Fantasy 7, or not even 7, right? Because 7 had one of those, but they were also totally in. Oh, I should make sure that I'm not going to run the shit out of my durability here,
Yeah.
which
Also,
I
you
very
got to
nearly
make sure
am.
you're not going to have enough. You're not going to be able to make it.
Yeah,
Maybe you will.
it's okay if you get it on the last one when it goes to 0. That's what I discovered last time. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, crafting makes the gotcha portion of your hindbrain light up.
I mean, that will slow down, right? I mean, presumably you stop leveling at some point. Can I make this? No, because I don't have one of these marbled eyes. That's fine. I'll just make a bunch of these. Just craft it. Yeah.
Oh, also, when you notice how you have the little table now, you equip that.
The table in front of me? No, that was.
They give you a little table.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just
Look
always.
at your gear and inventory. Your
Hang
character.
on. This one right in front of me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was there
Look at your
immediately.
hit C to open up your gear. What you have equipped. Because I got like a spinning wheel.
See.
Oh
Is it a
no, you
weapon?
don't have a thing yet.
No supplementary.
No, because I guess you get like different little tools and stuff. But yeah, I have a.
They gotta make it. I mean, it's a gacha game, right? They gotta sell you the cosmetics.
Plus, I'm doing weaving, so I can make like cool clothes, which is cosmetics. I don't know if you know this about me, but in video games, I like cosmetics.
This is a long-standing an issue of much contention between myself and Cappy.
A recurring bit.
I don't think it was a bit the first time you said it.
It was a bit.
I don't think it was a bit.
Everything I do is a bit.
It's all.
Put it on my tombstone. It was all a bit.
It was all a bit. Never been bit online. All right, let me just improve my quality a little bit with my. So what if I use the Mender's fender to restore some of that durability? How much do I need to tap again? I need 0. That's 0 to do basic synthesis.
Yeah, but that reduces durability.
Yeah, but that's okay, because it just means that I need to not run all the way down here. This is probably wasteful to do this at all, but
yeah,
not enough CP to do it again. Wasteful time-wise. There we go. It was worth plus 198 experience. I'm optimizing. I'm like optimizing versus resources, which are almost free, but I'm not optimizing time, I don't think.
Yeah.
Because I could have
made you get mass
5
production,
of those.
What I did is I had it make like 48 of something. And I just like went and got water, came back with extra levels. It was cool.
Please craft these for me. All right, so we are now ready to talk to Serendipity again. Where is David?
Are the Gorgets ready, Long Point? Don't keep me waiting too long.
You know they're called Gorgettes, right?
No.
Oh. Oh, 3 of them. And I couldn't tell if that was another one of the jeweler's malapropisms, so the jeweler's trick. Ooh, do I want to trade a high-quality item? Yes, I do. This is haunting.
Well, in my opinion...
Gorgets, your gorgets are gorgeous, greenhorn. Oh wait, I meant grotesque, ungodly, an affront to the gods themselves, for shame. Vile.
Beg your pardon, Long Point. I'm afraid that constructive criticism isn't one of Gigi's strong points. Strong point, heroin. But where was I? Ah, yes, your gorgets are well made, strong and functional.
What have I unboxed?
And that's the least they should be, as they're meant to protect one's throat. When it comes to basic pieces like these, we don't have much creative freedom. Still, this doesn't mean we should put in less effort, especially since the techniques used to craft such simple accessories are the same ones used to craft elaborate ones. Now then, you've learned how to handle your hammer.
Learned how to handle the chasers.
I'd like you to get acquainted with.
Oh no. The complexity. This man is cryptid territory. I feel like he's an SCP.
A mammoth?
No, the mannequin.
With this grinding wheel, you'll find it easier to add the finishing touches when you craft. Try using it and you'll see what I mean. Get the chaser hammer and go on the grinder.
Go on grinder with
Keep
your
your
chaser.
nose to that grinding wheel and you'll be ready for your next challenge in no time at all.
Certain gear grants bonuses to your craftsmanship. That's not being
control.
narrated. I don't know why this isn't being. I guess she doesn't, strictly speaking, say game mechanics out loud.
What's a hit point?
A higher craftsmanship rating hastens the progress of synthesis. Greater control increases the chance of creating high-quality items, and additional CP improves your crafting stamina. Outfitting yourself with an eye to your current objective will increase the efficiency of your crafting endeavors. Oh, I've got so many choices.
What do you think would look good?
I think they all kind of look the same as what I'm already wearing.
Get the boots. Get
The boots?
shoes.
I'm wearing shoes, though. Those might just be Cloud's shoes. I'm not sure. No, I don't have Cloud shoes in my inventory because they're in
I thought Cloud had like Sonic the Hedgehog shoes.
That's the source of his power. It's just never addressed. It's all in the lore Bible. You just gotta read up. Recommend. Oh, it's all gonna be in, what is it called? Finer Fantasy? This is one of the finer fantasies. Final Fantasy Intergrade or whatever it's called. Intercut.
Yeah. Intergrade.
We're gonna learn all about Cloud's shoes.
Did I link you that Captain N episode I watched last night where they went to Final Fantasy World?
Oh, you
And
were
there's like
talking
a
about
generic
it.
witch that's supposed to be Matoya, and she has a talking broom that talks with a Jersey accent. Hey, I'm a broom over here.
Which one's Matoya?
The witch with the brooms.
Where that didn't help.
The backwards
the Final
talking
Fantasy
brooms.
one. The Final Fantasy one. Wait. You haven't even listened to NoCat's episode about that. How do you know about those brooms?
I've listened to them.
You did.
I
Oh, you
listened
did.
to
You finally
podcast
did.
season 1 and 2.
You did. You mentioned you were thinking about it. I don't think I heard that you'd followed through.
No, I did it. What do you
You're
think?
finally
How do you think I've been
fully
putting up with this
initiated.
game? I need.
I need
That's
the
the thing. Is
references.
I need to be listening to a JRPG while playing a visual novel.
As I've said, it's the reason I started playing Final Fantasy.
This is why I'm so stressed out all the fucking time. I'm like mainlining it into both arms.
You should do it. You should do like me and force yourself to record yourself playing it, so you cannot listen to podcasts and progress at a glacial
Yeah, and I
pace.
can't listen to you playing Final Fantasy 14 while I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 because when I hear UI sound effects, it actually makes my brain go crazy.
I've been watching NoCat play Dark Souls while I played Dark Souls. It's even the same Dark Souls. It's starting to get a little late here, though, and I think we've gotten a taste of that distinctive Final Fantasy flavor.
So what do you think about crafting?
That's interesting for sure. I like that it has little mechanics associated with it. I bet that optimizing it is not that hard, but
Well, I can imagine that like making high-end gear as it progresses is like almost like a boss fight where it's like you have to do
is
complicated
it
things.
randomized a little bit? I wonder if there's ever timing mechanics in it where it's like you have to,
Ooh.
like a rhythm game, activate
Yeah,
this one.
if you're good at the gold saucer mini games, you're a good crafter.
Ooh, you gotta go to the gold. So there's gonna be a whole.
I've been to the gold saucer a little bit, but I've only done like the mini games.
That would be another really good, very special episode of Longer Than You
Yeah,
Think.
30
Would be
episodes.
us going to the gold saucer and
I can
fucking
tell
dicking
you
around for 2
about
hours.
stories of me going to casinos back before the world was desolate.
Yeah, I've never actually been to a casino as an adult.
Well, you know what? It's a lot of fun. You see a lot of cool people. You meet a lot of cool people. It's very inspiring.
You're participating in a great project that's positive for
Oh
all
no,
of
no, that's the
society.
thing. It's like it's a modern day community center. It's the forum.
It's we come together to exchange great ideas.
Oh yeah, America is about money, and that's where money goes.
Read Last Call. Anyway,
read Last Call.
thanks for joining me here on.
Yeah, thanks for
Long-
joining
and
us.
I'd like everybody to wish. Oh, I was thanking you. You were
I know.
thanking the hypothetical.
But I was turning
audience.
it back on the audience.
Right, of course. I
read what
even
you
as I
later.
said it, I understood what you meant. I mean, I could be the audience too. I go back.
You're so undignified running around. What you need to do is be cool and use emotes.
Oh yeah,
Use
change
you
pose.
can change pose.
But I'm dressed
You
so
can-
goofily.
You can change pose while sitting.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Can I do it while sleeping? Can I sleep / rest / lay down?
There's play dead.
Oh, play dead. I wonder if there's multiple poses of, like, some of the poses for play dead just are covered in stage blood. Have you discovered the photo mode yet?
G pose. I haven't used it yet.
It's
See, this is the thing. I've got you
very
crafting. I've got
exciting.
you emoting. You're gonna be on a roleplay server in no time.
I was actually change posing myself because I don't like the red mage's battle stance. They're kind of wiggling the hand ahead, and I was like, can I change how I stand in combat? And you can't really, unfortunately.
Oh, they're supposed to be like weird fencers. So
Yeah, I mean it's fine. The class is cool enough. Anyway, we
Yeah.
can round this out. But happy birthday to Cappy. I'll have to cut out that time that you used your name earlier
I'll have to
before I
cut out that
post
time
this.
that you said my address.
I don't think I ever said your address.
Yep. Well, goodbye, folks.
Goodbye.